tuned in. You're now rocking with the best. I'm your host, Sid City H, on another dope-ass episode of Sam's Corner. My co-host far left, the one and only Chuck Black, the product. My main man in the middle, the reason why we're here today on the corner, the one and only Ink God, L7 Ink God, bro, from South Virginia. Signed rapper to Bentley Records. What's good, bro? What's going on with you, man? This is your second appearance on the show.
Yeah.
What's good, man?
Ain't too much, just trying to stay low, man. Keep this music going, man. Getting y'all something great. You feel me? Saying from LB7 Ink God.
Alright, bet. Now I got to stop. Remember that time, Chuck, we was down there in Portsmouth and you had what's his name? The dude on with Dre Newby, the dude that did.
Oh, my boy.
Yeah. Hey, look, man, we got to have you. Need you to speak up. We got to have you. They need to hear it.
Yeah,
well,
not be very white right now.
Yeah. You know, it's so bad. And shout out to Dre Newby and them, man, Move Makers, man. Shout out to them, man. And we here, man, and before I go into further, I just want to say one thing. Breonna Taylor. Hey, man, so you got a couple things going on, man. Well, tell me about it, man. Tell us all about what's going on since the last time I interviewed you.
Well, you know, I got the 2 EPs I'm about to release, you feel me saying? The Return to Sir Inky, you feel me saying? About to release probably like on the 22nd. As well as my Conscious album called Kingdom, you feel me saying? It's talking about things that's going on right now and also things that's been going on, you feel me, that we haven't brought enough attention to as of right now, you feel me saying? So it's crazy because I have been wrote this before this all even happened.
Right.
So it's kind of prophesied as I can say right now. And I'm supposed to be hopefully everything goes well, you feel me saying? Richmond, man, Pee Wee Longway, you feel me? Supposed to be opening up for that, you know what I mean? That situation as well.
Bro, Rich.
And I got a lot of tracks released when I was, you know, behind those walls. Once again, Power and Mike Angelo is my 2 recent tracks that I had just released. They're conscious bass, you feel what I'm saying? But it's up tempo to give y'all some kind of feel, you know what I mean? What's going on and this, that, and the third, you know.
Word. Yeah. So when we last spoke, you had just you hadn't been too long recently, came from behind those walls. You were doing your thing, you know, music wise, dropping you know, track after track. You also had an album that had just dropped.
Yeah.
Really?
That was put on a standstill because, you know, the coronavirus and also this recent episode that has happened, you know, with me getting pulled over for that I got pulled over for the racial profiling and stuff like that, basis off of a criminal history. You know.
So what you're saying is, what did this happen at?
It happened for downtown Suffolk, but I was going. Basically, what happened was like a little bit. I took my wife to work because her car was messing up and stuff like that.
Right.
And I took her to work, so I went back to where I was staying in the Greenfield Crescent. You feel what I'm saying? So I went back and laid down, went to sleep. So I get up and she tell me the YMCA was handing out food, you feel what I'm saying, due to the fact of the coronavirus and stuff like that. So I went to go get the food. So when I went to go get the food and whatnot, on the way back, my brother called me, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody know Cooley, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So my brother called me. When he called me, he was like, bro, can you come pick me up? I'm like in front of the chop shop. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm come get you. So when I come get him, he's across the street from the chop shop, actually.
For those of y'all who don't know exactly what he's talking about, he's talking about right there in the vicinity of Main Street and Washington Street.
Facts. So like near that, I picked him up. He's in front of the mall, a little shopping mall, which is, you know,
right. Same side as the old New York. Yeah.
So I picked him up from there, and when I picked him up, there's no traffic coming. All the traffic is, you got parked cars and shit, you feel what I'm saying? Nothing's coming. So the police car happened to come behind me. So when he come behind me and whatnot, I'm looking at him, you know, everybody, we black, you feel what I'm saying? So everybody get kind of nervous when the black people, I'm driving the Benz, you know what I mean? And I've been locked up, so I'm already aware, and I'm kind of, you know, I ain't paying on everything right on this car and whatnot. So I turned it off on the bridge. The bridge is like on Main Street with BB&T Baker. So I go on the bridge and stuff. So when I go over the bridge, when I get through the light, you know, I'm on Carolina Road, when I get on the light red, I stop with a kid. He pulled from behind me and get beside me. So when he get beside me and whatnot, it's like he looking in the car, but you know I got a little tint in the car, so it's like he trying to really see what's going on. My brother's in the car, whatever the case may be. You know, my brother, he had a little nervous breakdown since I've been gone, and my pops died, and this, that, and the third. So he kind of, you know. So when the light turned green, we pulled through the light. So when we pulled through the light, he get behind me. So when he get behind me, we passed like the gas station over by Saratoga.
Right.
So we passed the gas station and whatever. He flicked his lights. So when we flicked lights, I'm like, what the fuck going on? You know what I mean? So my brother trying to figure out what's going on too. He's like, bro, what's going on? I'm like, bro, I don't know. I ain't this shit. I'm about to go to the crib. You feel what I'm saying? So we about to go to the crib and whatnot. And he pulled behind me, flicked his lights. So I ended up pulling over in Suffolk Station.
Okay.
So that's on Carolina Highway as well. You know?
Right.
So I pulled over in Suffolk Station. When I pulled over in Suffolk Station, he pulled behind me. You know what I mean? It's like right there we pulled over in the entranceway. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't even made him in the corner or side of the road or nothing like that. So he pulled over and whatnot. I pulled over and whatnot, and he's behind me. So when he's behind me, he gets out. And when he gets out, he got his hand on his gun the whole time. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? You feel me? So I ain't tripping because I ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? I'm about to go to the crib. You feel me? So I roll my window down. When I roll my window down, it's a white cop. You know what I mean? Is that, you know? So I'm like, officer, I just roll down the crack. I'm like, officer, why are you pulling me over? So he's like, I'm pulling you over because according to the DMV, you don't have no valid driver's license. I'm like, I got my learners right here at least. You feel what I'm saying? So that's qualified license. So
Well, does your brother have a driver's
nah,
license?
he doesn't. But at the same time, like even if you got a learner's, what I learned by studying law, that on my paperwork it say license. You feel what I'm saying? It say license. So you can't pull me over as another person in the car unless, you know what I mean? Like you can know that you feel what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah. He
but
didn't
you
know.
can't just
He
pull
didn't
me.
know
Yeah,
that the
you didn't
passenger
know that.
didn't
You
have.
feel what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
didn't know
But
that.
you can't just pull me over and then try to figure out.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
You're
saying?
right.
So therefore, he pulled me over and asked me that, but he having no justifiable cause because I violated the traffic laws. I ain't run through no red lights. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't doing none of that. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, he pulled me over and whatever case may be, like, let me see that. The way his facial expression was like he didn't even know I had a learners. You feel what I'm saying? Because before my criminal history, you know, I was driving on suspended. You know how we young we still want to drive. You feel what I'm saying? So that's on my record. So therefore, he pulled me over, whatever the case may be, and asked me this, and took my learners and went back to the car. Next thing I noticed, a K9 unit pull up, another white officer pull up, and this, that, and the third. You feel what I'm saying? My brother's like asking me what's going on. I'm like, bro, I don't know, bro. I ain't did shit. You feel me? The car, I'm not smoking no weed, none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no drugs in the car.
So there's no drugs in the car.
None of that.
I can't. If I'd have walked up to the vehicle, I wouldn't have smelled marijuana.
None of that. You feel what I'm saying? So he walked up. When he walked up, and whatever the case may be, he came to the car. Whatever the K9 unit and pull up. So when he pulled up, he said, put your hands on the steering wheel, and they're gonna do a walk around with the dog. You feel what I'm saying? So when they did the walk around with the dog, you feel what I'm saying? He said open air dog sniff. You feel me? So when they did the walk around with the dog and whatnot, they said the dog alerted on my door. So I'm like, what? I'm like, alerting on my door. How he alerted on my door? There's no drugs in the car. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, long story short, they made me get out, you feel what I'm saying? So when they made me get out, they ain't find no drugs, you feel what I'm saying? They happened to find my people's registered junk, you feel what I'm saying?
So there were no drugs in the vehicle. Let me ask you this question too. Were you under the intoxicated? Were you intoxicated?
No,
were you under the influence of alcohol?
Like,
so they had a K9 that hit off on your door that I guess smelled the gun.
And that's what that big ass question mark is. You feel what I'm saying? Like you wasn't supposed to pull me over in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? And even my lawyer said, and a couple of people, other people said, man, like it looks like racial profiling because when it actually came about, he was like, man, your criminal history. You feel what I'm saying?
I know you. So was you driving that Benz that you had?
Yes. Yes.
That's a pretty ass Benz he got though. I'm not gonna lie. A nice white John photo, new model. It's a nice one. I want to kind of like agree with you. You got racially profiled, bro.
Yeah.
Like for real, you got racially profiled. You know, so currently, what's going on with this case? As much as you can talk about it.
Right now, the case is still going, so you know it's limited right now. But as to the fact says, I'm still fighting. If I'm wrong, you got me. You feel what I'm saying? You catch me red-handed, you got me. You feel me? And that's just what it is. But like this case, like I actually been trying to do better. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, I feel like I gotta fight. You feel me?
But on subsequently, after they searched the vehicle, they found a firearm in the vehicle.
Yeah.
That firearm was not yours.
Nah. But you know how it go. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas still stand 10 toes. You feel what I'm saying? Even the fact, no matter what it was registered, whatever the case may be, my people taking ownership for it. You feel what I'm saying? He taking ownership for the firearm, whatever the case may be, and it's like they still trying to pin it on me. You know what I mean? So it's just like because like of my criminal history. You feel me?
So for young dude sitting up there watching this right now. And he got a nice vehicle, whatnot, in the city of Suffolk, Virginia.
Telling you, man, just be careful, because like these cops down here, man, like it really offer this. You know what I mean? Like the color of the skin, and I actually seen that firsthand, man. The racial profiling thing is real. At first, I used to hear about it, and because you don't really experience it, but when you go through something like that, it kind of shake you up because you know what I mean. Like you walking with your hand on your pistol. You know what I'm saying? Like. I could have made a wrong move, anything, that could have been me. I could have been George Floyd. You feel what I'm saying? Just off nothing. You feel me? So it's just saying that, man, you young, man, you trying to be successful, man. You feel me? So I love Suffolk to death. Don't get me wrong. I love Suffolk to death because this is where I'm from. I was raised in the South, you know what I mean? South Suffolk, as well as my fellow comrade Chuck Black. You feel me? Like I was raised in the South. You feel me? So, I've been down here, you know what I mean, since I came from Cali, you feel what I'm saying? 1993, I came from Cali down here, so I'm saying this, you know, I'm saying this, really saying this, like, be careful down here, be careful what you do.
Be careful everywhere.
Everywhere,
Facts.
everywhere, that's a fact, that's a fact. But really in Suffolk, because I feel like these police, you know what I mean, like they will harass you, they would do anything, and I seen a couple things beforehand, you know, before I got pulled over. People getting pulled over, and just this recently, I seen a dude getting pulled over by 3 cops. It's me walking up the street going to the store. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I didn't really want to videotape it because of my situation right now. Right. When I was coming back from Exxon, you know what I'm saying? I asked dude, he was sitting on the curb. I'm like, bro, I kind of wanted these junk. The police were looking at me like, hey, sir, I ain't paid them no mind. But I'm like, yo, bro, you good, bro? He was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I want to make sure he's straight. You know what I mean? I feel like that we really need to start some kind of community effort, you know what I mean, to get this stuff on camera, you feel what I'm saying? If you seeing somebody being pulled over, man, and you got some time in your day or whatever the case may be, bro, it ain't about being political activists or none of that, you know what I mean? It's about doing what's necessary, you feel me? Because a lot of people have cases and a lot of people are locked up right now, you feel what I'm saying, behind some BS, you feel me? Behind them exerting their power over us because they feel like they can exert their power over us. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what? That's also a dope idea, man. I actually kind of agree with that. You know, ain't no kind of, I agree with that. I don't care if you got the time for it. If you see somebody of our color being pulled over, if you got the time for it, pull over and record that, man. Because traffic stops don't pretty much fare out too well in our favor a lot of the times, man. I agree with that, bro. Especially I kind of agree with that, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what charges did they give you? What charges are pending?
They gave me firearm by convicted felon and violent offense. Driving without a license, which is not accurate. Also, they gave me concealed firearm charge, first offense. Yeah.
Well, I mean, all I'm gonna say is this: when it comes to getting pulled over by police, they say you're supposed to comply, this, that, and the third, do what the officer tells you. You have rights, you have questions that you can answer, that you can ask, You have rights that you can ask. You have the right to know why you're being pulled over. You also have the right to know this officer's badge number. You also have the right to have a supervisor on scene. A lot of people don't know that. They are unaware of the laws of their rights or whatnot, but you have the right, and there's a couple things that I'm forgetting too. Know your rights, know your laws, especially when it comes to guns. I just watched a video for real of a woman who was a sheriff's deputy for 15 years. She's been in law enforcement for over 15 years, but it was a sheriff's deputy, and she now is a federal officer. She works for TSA out at the airport, and she got pulled over, and she was racially profiled. She trying to watch my correct wording because I don't want to, I don't want to sit up there and offend anybody. She likes women, and I want to say she identifies as the male woman. So she basically was saying because in the vehicle she was driving, she probably looked like a guy. She was in her
like
uniform.
no nigga to me.
You saw it. Yeah, I ain't fucking with you. But she got pulled over. She was in her uniform. And she got pulled over for basically nothing. She wasn't speeding. Everything comes back legit. There was no traffic around her. And the guy sat up there and gave her a ticket. One of the ticket that I really remember, he gave her two, but the one that I really remembered said following too closely to another vehicle. A lot of people don't know that when you're driving, depending on, it's about 10 miles per hour that you're supposed to give 10 feet. So in other words, if you're going 50 miles an hour, you're supposed to give the vehicle in front of you 50 feet. Let's be real about that. Who the fuck actually does that? Cops don't even fucking do that. Let's be real. Go ahead, man. Ain't nobody talking to you. Ain't nobody talking to you. Bro. Ain't nobody talking. Nah, I wasn't even talking about you. I know you lying. I know you lying. So you mean to tell me you doing 50, you doing 70 miles an hour? You get a vehicle in front of you.
I think motherfuckers get the fuck out my way anyway. I want to be in front of everybody.
But yeah, that's basically a bullshit ticket. But if an officer gives you that ticket, following too closely, he just give you a ticket because he ain't got nothing else to give you a ticket on.
Well, maybe he gave her a ticket because like you went. I mean, cause you got she police too, so you went to school to leave.
So she went and saw the chief afterwards. You know what I'm saying? She felt like that was, she was also verbally.
Cops getting pulled by cops. I'm totally down for it.
So she felt like.
I don't give a fuck what color you are. I'm totally down for it.
She spoke to the chief, and the chief was like, "Where's the courtesy? This, that, and the third." The fact of the matter is, I'm not. You're a police officer. You sign up for that lifestyle, but within any realm, if another police officer is pulling another police officer and wants to get dirty like that with them just because of the color of their skin, that's wrong. Nah. That woman is black, dog, and she got pulled over by a white officer out in the deep south. That's exactly what happened.
Nah. Because if he had let her go without no ticket, he would have been letting her go because she was another fucking officer. So, bitch, just because you another other officer, I don't give a fuck if you black or not. I have to give you a ticket.
That lady was going to work. She travels 1,000 miles a day. She got pulled over. You won't speed and everything is right.
Man, bitch, you
got
pulled by police.
She got pulled.
You was a police.
That was the color of her skin.
You get on Facebook crying, trying to cry the color of your skin because you thought that being blue was going to get your ass out of the ticket. But you got a motherfucking ticket. Pay the ticket, bitch. You still got your job.
Holy shit.
Just take it up, soak it up for the team. You black and you blue. Ain't no in between. He pulled you. If either way, it's a lose-lose situation for that man. How you think he felt giving another officer a ticket?
That motherfucker didn't care. That white motherfucker didn't care about that cop. He didn't like that woman. He wanted to give her a ticket. He was hoping something was wrong. He was hoping that there was nothing wrong. He wanted to. He wanted to,
you
man.
got pulled, bitch. One for the white man. Pay the ticket. Get over it. Be black. Okay, be proud. Keep your chin up. We have been through worse.
Alright, I apologize so I'm kind of late on this. If you're now tuned in, you're now rocking with the best. I'm your host, Sensei H, on another dope-ass episode of Sam's Corner, man. Hey, man, I got to pay a couple bills right quick. So you're in for the ride. Hey man, when it comes to our voice, our culture, we talking about the one and only Ro Holland, Doc Ford, and them boys.
He just tuned in too.
We talking about the one and only Ro Holland, Doc Ford, and them boys, Saratoga boys. Hey man, we talking about drinking on
It's the
Sunday.
only cup left. And I will not give it up.
Oh man.
Bro, we need cups, man.
I don't need a cup. I have one.
Bro, I need a cup.
Give him one.
I need a few cups, bro.
No, give him one.
So,
See, we keep up with it. Teach him responsibility.
we talking about our voice, our culture, man. Drinking on Sundays, man. Salute, man. Now we got to get to my second sponsor, man. 107 Shawan Drive, located in Portsmouth, Virginia, man. We talking about my second sponsor, Lisa's Restaurant and Lounge, man. Make sure y'all get in there. Lounge opens up at 12 promptly every day. Hey, make sure you get in there for karaoke night, her theme nights, reggae night. Hey, get in there for her drink special, $2 wheels, $2 drinks, drink special happy hour. Make sure you get in there for those wings. I had wings on the last show.
Damn, I missed that.
Yeah, you missed that. And I had the 4 different. Lisa made sure she gave me the 4 different types of wings: the garlic parmesan, the Old Bay, the Asian chili that I love. That's my shit.
Video in there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, make sure you go and check out Lisa's, man. The wings is banging, man. Still got the food specials, the cheeseburger and fries, or the wings and fries, or the fish and fries, $5.
I'm coming to see you, Lisa. I was scared.
Hey, man.
I was scared of them.
Hey man, the wings was a fucking bucket. Excuse my language, man.
Make
sure you holler at Lisa's, man. 107 Chawan Drive, Lisa's Restaurant and Lounge in Portsmouth, Virginia. Make sure you holler at them, man.
It was a fucking what?
A fucking bucket. Hey man, so when we talking about pictures, man, we talking about some pictures right now. I believe you said you and your wife, y'all gotta need some pictures that need to be taken. And they're gonna be taken by the one I'm talking about right now. When it comes to getting pictures taken, bar mitzvahs, I don't give a damn. Weddings that's coming up. Yeah, I say about mitzvahs. Weddings coming up. Graduation pictures. Anything, man. New additions, babies. Make sure you holler at my main man, Richard
What
Griffin.
about that? Who? You said new addition?
Make sure you holler at my main man, Richard Griffin, man. That's RichG_PhotoPro on Instagram, Rich Griffin on Facebook. Hey man, make sure you holler at him. Rich G Productions, man. My main man's taking the snap.
He did my logo too, man.
Yeah, he did his logo. He does logos, and he also did my other sponsor's logo. I'm gonna get it to him in a minute, but make sure you holler at my main man, Richard Griffin, man. You can't see him because he's the one behind the camera taking the snaps, but man, this is what he does. I'm gonna get into that. So we're gonna go ahead and get into my next sponsor, man. Holler at my main man, Alex Giles, man. That's of 9A Clothing. You see that logo, also understand that Richard Griffin did that logo as well. Make sure you holler at my man. That shit dope, man. Make sure you holler at my main man, Alex Giles, man. He did it. Does my shirts for me. All my shirts that you see me wearing every show, he does my shirts for me. Alex Giles of 9A Clothing. For that female persuasion, when y'all need them crop tops or them tight ass shirts, but you want the prints on it or whatever, make sure you holler at his old lady's wife, Linda Giles of Bougie Fashions. Make sure you holler at her, man. Look up on Facebook, Linda Giles, man. And make sure you holler at Chuck, man, cause he got, hey, for real, them shirts, I ain't gonna lie, I fucks with them shirts, man. Chuck has the I Chase It mask. Make sure you get those masks, the I Chase It mask. And also get the shirts, man, because I'm damn sure gonna get one of the shirts.
I want everybody to order the mask. Some
my old lady mad at
man. Don't be mad. It's don't be mad at me, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck they doing with the shipping. Like, that shit is crazy.
If you order the mask from Chuck Black, and he probably told you they're
if you want your money back, I will give you money back till they come. I don't want no problem with nobody. I'm just, it ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, but the shirts are on deck. Make sure you get those shirts. Hey, man, show them that shirt, man. Hey, different, multiple colors, multiple sizes. I fucks with that shirt. Hey, make sure you holler at them, man. Get
we
that
got some
shirt.
other apparel coming soon.
Other apparel coming soon. Hey, man, make sure you go and get that black gold, too, man. Holler at Chuck Black. Get that black gold, man. Dope is out.
I got a new video out, too, man. New Trench God Freestyle.
Hey, yeah, make sure you check that out, man. Check that shit out. One of the dopest albums Suffer has to offer right now, that black gold. Hey, man, that material is dope. Make sure you, if you haven't, make sure you holler at Capri Lawrence or my main man, Chuck. He will be one out of several rappers that will be independent rappers that will be traveling to South Carolina. VA invades South Carolina at one of Capri Lawrence's invasions. This is a Millie Entertainment event. Hey, Capri, I want that check. I don't give a damn. So we need to make sure I tell you how to
plastic, you gotta buy it.
Yes. Make sure you holler. We will be rolling down to South Carolina on August the 22nd. Virginia invades South Carolina, man. Make sure you holler, man, because I will be there. This shit gonna be a dope event. Capri, I want the fucking check. So we will go ahead and move along, man.
Like
I didn't mean no disrespect, but when we talk about money, it's all business. It's just business.
Capri, we would love that check.
Okay, Miss Lawrence.
I learned it ain't how you say it. I mean, what you say it's how you say it.
Miss Lawrence, we would love.
You keep saying
indubitably if you could stroke us.
Don't stroke me
for monetary financial compensation.
You want your homegirl to stroke me.
We ain't even gonna talk about.
I know which one I want. We ain't two on.
We ain't gonna.
At least two.
At least two.
It's like 3 on.
Hey man, so if you're now tuned in, we gotta get back to the show, man. I got the one and only L7 Ink Guard, man.
She said take it out, cash out you now. Alright, what size I'm gonna take out? Cause that's your wife.
We got the one and only Ink Guard, man. L7 Ink Guard. Signed to Bentley Records, man. South Virginia rapper, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. So we got you back up here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, up and coming projects.
Like I said,
videos, tracks, features, who you work with, what you got going on now,
I got
man?
a lot going on. A lot of people been hitting me up.
You going on wide too, right?
Yeah.
You supposed to going on wide? Yeah, well.
Okay. So Nichiwa, bitch.
That's
It don't matter.
It's Chuck Black for you, man.
Go ahead and get holler.
All pockets. ALPOC.
I need that in black. I need that in black real soon.
Yeah,
well, holler at us, man.
Yeah, I just hit up Capri, man. Shout out to Capri, man. You feel
She was
me?
in Hawaii.
You feel me? Nah.
I'm
Nah,
about
it's
to
about
say.
some promo gear and stuff that I need, you feel me, to promote my stuff, my brand even more.
Right.
Right, for real. Like, I'm an independent artist, you know. So
That's your shirt, right?
This MPG, you feel me saying? Money Panda Gang, you already know what it is. You feel me?
you already know I got t-shirts from that, you feel me saying? Whatever the case may be.
What kind of shirt you wear?
Yeah.
I need
Large, bro.
y'all can do a
you
swap.
know,
Y'all can do a
you
swap for swap.
Yeah,
And I
we
need
can
one.
do that.
I need one of them shirts
Yo,
too.
my wife pull up, you feel me? So I got you feel me? It's nothing, you feel me? I'd rather give it to my home team, you feel me? Saying everybody else gonna pay it for
Hey,
it.
cause I'm gonna be. I wear. I'm noticing that I wear more shirts that people who made than going out and getting actually. You know, you can call me a cheap nigga you want, but I don't give a damn. I'm supporting black enterprise.
Exactly.
Them jokes gonna be cheap. What you
I
talking about?
No, man, hey, that's facts
Jokes
though.
is not cheap.
Hey, being honest, a shirt out here is not cheap when you going. Hey, the average shirt is like $20, $25. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. And being honest, I don't mind paying that. I'm proud to pay that. Like if I would
Good.
pay
For you, your shirt, $43.
Damn!
I mean, it's an exercise, you know. You don't mind paying.
Stop.
I don't mind supporting black enterprise, right?
Man. That's it. But see, black people, we be trying to. Sometimes
Us black people, let's get to that. Let's
We
talk
trying to
about that.
bust niggas.
Us black people
It
sit up there
depends.
just because. All right, that's my main man right there. I ain't mean you sit up there, but that's my main man right there. Understand him, and he has a product that I want. But it ain't just cause that's my main man. I can't sit up and be like, look, man, you know, let me get that jump for 10. No, man, support and pay that full price. Cause you gonna do that shit at McDonald's. You when they say $8.75 for your combo, you gonna pay the $8.75. You gonna go somewhere else and pay that full price. Why not support black entrepreneurship? Support black business. If the shit is $30, hey, you want it? Pay the shit, dog. Like,
I'm gonna get it if I want it.
Yeah, if I want it, I'm gonna get it.
That's how I'm gonna do it.
You know what I'm
anyway.
saying?
I'd rather
But I'm
support
not even
mine.
gonna like. And this is the thing I want to say. Like, it's a lot of dope clothing lines and stuff.
Facts.
It
Like,
is.
you know, like for real, and I would rather wear that than wear the shit out the mall.
Facts. For real. Like, that's being honest. I would rather wear one of them shirts, one of his shirts, or one of his shirts than to sit out there and go and pay like, I mean, even though it is a price. No, I'm talking about you gonna go and pay about $30, $40.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, for a polo shirt.
I ain't
Well,
gonna
my
lie,
shirt-
though. I ain't gonna lie though. Like, I'm
X
getting-
sizes, they $25. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm doing this. This is what I'm doing. Like for real right now. You feel me? I got a few shirts left and they gotta be gone. You feel me? Like if you want a MPG shirt, whatever the case may be, you
Yeah, show that shirt off, man. Fuck that
You
shit.
got a new design too, don't you?
Yeah, I got a few new designs. You know what I mean? Right now, it's like my manager, goddaughter, got the Mud Baby. You feel me saying that Mud Baby is
Mud
hard.
Baby.
You
I
feel me?
seen
From
that
people
shit.
from
Yes, sir. That
the
jump
mud.
on hard.
Mud, man.
Wherever they're coming from the
Mud
mud, you feel me saying you came from the mud, you feel me? Like, you know, man, I put it on. I'm not saying that everybody, you feel me saying that if you come from the mud, I'm not saying that you're nobody. You feel me?
Right,
But
right.
those who really coming up from the mud, yo, and went through some stuff, you feel me, to get it, you know, that's
That's
for you,
everybody
feel me?
right now.
Yeah, that's pretty much damn near everybody right about now, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's sitting up there trying to get up, and they're actually doing stuff. This is actually a lot of people when you. There's a lot of people that don't know, but when you say you got it from the mud, that means you sit up there and got it from nothing. Basically, what these fellas are doing right now, as far music wise, even with their clothing line, is they're getting it from out the mud. They're starting from nothing and making something out of it.
Facts.
And actually, you know, people use dried up mud all the time. They call it clay. Use it as
You
bricks.
mold that shit.
You mold that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but moving along, man. Yeah, but moving along, man. So, man, what tips, advice do you have for the black man or the black rapper? And I had to say black man and black rapper because, man, it's hard for us out here. Not trying to say it's not hard for any other race, but it's hard for us out here. What advice do you have for the black rapper out here, not just in South Virginia, but anywhere right now with the times that we have going on right now in this world, what advice do you have?
The advice that I have for real, is like for real, knowledge yourself first and foremost. You feel me? You have to know who you are, and you have to be serious about where you want to go. You know what I mean? Because things come from all angles, and so the all angles that I mean is like, you know what I mean? As me being a black man, it's also a strike. You feel me? And another strike is criminal history. You feel me? Being a felon, convicted felon, that's another strike. So therefore, you have to realize who you are and where you're trying to go, because there's gonna be so many things coming from all directions and every angle, and you have to realize that that's not you. You feel what I'm saying? You have to realize that what you're doing now can depict the future. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're trying to go somewhere, it don't matter who's the naysayers. You feel what I'm saying? It don't matter. It don't matter about that. What matters is where you're trying to go and how you're gonna get there and what you're gonna do.
You're an author. You wrote a book, didn't you?
Yeah. Facts.
What is the genre of that? Sociology?
It's sociology.
Yeah.
Sociology. I wrote one when I was locked up, incarcerated, doing that bid, and I was in a hole for real. Like, I ain't got to fight or whatever the case may be. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
And I wrote a book, and I was sitting there thinking. I was thinking about a whole bunch of things when I was in a hole. And I was thinking about who I am and where I'm trying to go. And I started thinking about like certain topics. And one of the topic was what is black. And I broke down what is black. You feel me saying? My perception. What was black?
What do you think? What is black?
For real, what I think.
A short.
I mean,
you wrote a book about
it. Yeah. Black to me is beautiful. You feel me saying? Being black is beautiful because like we are the originator for a lot of things. You know.
Facts.
Like a lot of things come from Africa, even Egypt. You feel me saying? Like a lot of depictions they give us, you know what I mean, is wrong because the people don't know who they are. You feel me? So you have to know who you are. You feel me saying? You're beautiful, you're black, you're lovely, you feel me saying? And we make our mistakes, but at the same time, it's a lot of perfection that come with that. You feel me? Like even this time we walk outside in the sun. Walk outside in the sun, you feel me? The pigmentation through our skin that manifests throughout our body gives us protection from the sun. So you have to think, why is that? You feel me? When not being racist, but when the white people walk out, they get sunburned. So you have to think about the slavery time. You feel what I'm saying? 400 years plus.
A lot of Caucasian fellows back in that day thought that if they rubbed themselves off, literally physically rubbed themselves off on African Americans, is that they felt like they could get the melanin. You know,
melanin,
They do what, man?
They sat up there and they sat on slaves. They sat on them or rubbed on them, feeling like they could get the melanin on their skin to not get,
So they was using us like lotion?
Yeah.
But basically,
They thought that was what they thought, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what the depiction was. That's why they enslaved us, you feel what I'm saying? Because they couldn't work out in the fields. You feel what I'm saying? Because of the sun.
One quick question, and then because it's gonna shift me into another mode. So, in regards, like you're speaking with all black men on the show. So, in regards to what we got going on, as far as George Floyd, as far as Breonna Taylor's, names. The fact of the matter is that we even have names and hashtags is bullshit and beyond me. But
yeah, that is really beyond me because due to the fact that like. You gotta give people their flowers when they hear you. You feel me? And we gotta do better as a people and as a nation,
Man.
You feel me? Because it due to the fact that like we sit here, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say we can't, but what I am gonna say is that like police is killing us, you feel me saying, this, that, and the third, you feel me? But we are killing each other too. So we have to be mindful of that. Like my main man, you feel me saying? Like he from our hood or whatever the case may be. And we may not talk every day, you feel me? But this, that, and the third, I'm gonna make sure that I promote him and I support him because he's from where I'm from. You feel me? So it's just like that's a necessity. That's what I feel like it's a necessity. I'm not gonna hate on nobody. I wrote a song and I mean that. Like I'm not gonna hate on nobody. I want to see everybody be successful, but the main factor is not gonna happen. Everybody's not gonna be successful. Everybody's not gonna support those.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
Everybody's not
If you're
gonna
not in
support
that
you.
circle or whatever the case may be, they may not support you because you're not in that fine circle. You feel me? But you got to think about the white people. I'm just using them for example because due to the fact of what I seen coming to school. You feel me? They be walking to school with dirty Vans, boots, and stuff like that. You feel me? And we look at it, we trying to
Vans are supposed to be dirty.
and we may look at it like, damn, dude, dirty as hell. You feel me? But look at them now. They got their own businesses and this, that, and the third. It's because their parents, their parenthood, you feel me? Their parents have molded them into thinking that feel to make them work for something. You feel me? It's nothing wrong with working towards something.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. You feel me? What's wrong is when you feel like that you got a silver spoon in your mouth and you just, you know,
You're entitled.
you entitled. You got
That's the
entitled.
folks over here.
That transfers into privilege.
Facts.
You know.
That's the problem. You feel me? That's the problem nowadays. We're scared to whoop our children. We're scared to discipline them.
I whoop mine ass.
You have some people, but maybe not you. Maybe not you, but you
I
have
got my ass
some people.
whooped.
I got my ass
You
whooped.
feel me? I want to go into that. That's
Look at
what
me.
I'm-
I turned out all right.
Yeah, I'm straight.
Guess what I want to go into? My mother, not to cut you off, but my mother, you feel me? We was in foster care, and like, when we was in foster care, we got taken advantage of, bro. Like I was 5, 6 years old, bro. And my mom just whooped my brother. You feel what I'm saying? It won't no ill intentions or nothing like that. You feel me? We got taken to foster care, bro, and they torture us, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And they torture us and torture us and torture us. At 5, 6 years old, you feel me? That's a lot for a kid to handle. You feel me?
They wouldn't be here today.
You feel me? But yeah, like you. Hey, bro, like hashtag like Idris Elba.
Hey man, that guy's a
But
fool.
dude, but for real, on a notation as you never know what a kid goes through, and when it gets older, you have to understand that. I don't agree with a lot of things that people do. You feel what I'm saying? Dealing with kids, you know, rapists and stuff like that, and this, that, and the third. But you have to go to the origin of the problem. The origin of the problem is what did that man go through to make him feel like this is right?
You know what he just said just brings me back to another dope point that was made on the last show. Make sure you go and get that book, Confessions of a 16-Year-Old.
Yeah.
Listen to your kids. You know, kids go through things. You know what I'm saying?
And stop blaming them if they tell something wrong. Don't do that.
Right.
A lot of the activities that they doing out here nowadays, think about it. You gonna hate me for me saying this, but a lot of shit they doing out here, a lot of it come from them watching you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Turn up, Mr. Hey,
Yeah. And all that. I mean, where you think they getting it from? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a case by case basis, but just being real. Hey man, so if you're not tuned in, you're now rocking with the best. I'm your host, Sister, the Ace far left. I got the one and only Chuck Black, the product, main man in the middle, L7 ain't God, man. The reason why we're here on another dope episode of Sin's Corner. We're gonna pay my bills one more time when it comes to our voice, our culture. We got the one and only while he's sitting up there checking out his vans. We got the one and only drinking on
they
Sundays,
told me I had to be a
man.
little bit of dirty.
Drinking on Sundays, man. Salute Doc 4, Roll Holler them boys, man. Salute, man.
Lisa, can I get some wings?
Hi. Speaking of Lisa's, my second sponsor, Lisa's Restaurant and Lounge, located on 107 Shawan Drive, opens up at 12 every day, closes at 2 p.m. from Friday to Sunday, 12 p.m. from Monday to Thursday. Make sure you holler at her, go and get those wings. She supplied my last show with some dope ass wings.
Yes, sir.
Man. Yeah, yeah. Rich over, yes sir, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wings, man. Flavor for different flavors. Make sure you holler at her. Yeah, look at your even. But look, make sure you holler to get those wings. The food in there is off the gate. One of my my personal favorites is the nachos. You know that's my thing. The nachos is my thing. I got half them nachos.
Do those
Man.
nachos travel well? Do they travel well?
Yeah, they do.
They do actually. They travel well.
That's what's up.
For real? Yeah, the nachos is my thing. Lisa, I need the nacho. Hey, her fish is good too. That fish is good, man. That fish sandwich is good, man.
What is it, white?
It was white.
Fish.
Gefilte fish. Gefilte fish. No, it was white, man. It was good, man. Make sure you holler at Lisa, man. That food, man, banging. Go there for the atmosphere. Stay for the food and the drinks, man. Off gate, man. So make sure you holler at my sponsor, Lisa's Restaurant and Lounge, located on 107 Shawan Drive. Somebody love you today.
Yeah.
So, We gonna go ahead. We're gonna talk about my next sponsor again. The guy sitting up there behind the snaps right now. You know when we sitting
That
up
man
there.
not behind no snap.
No, he ain't. He's over there. Boy, he over there chilling. We
We
talk about the one and only Richard Griffin, man. Rich G _ Photo Pro on Instagram. Richard Griffin Productions. Rich G Productions. Excuse me. And then when you need pictures taken, when you need you got your kid. They got their first car. You want to remember that? I don't know. Somebody just graduated from Norfolk State. Hey, holler at my main man. Weddings. I don't know, birthdays. Holler at my main man. Hey, that's a dope album.
OnlyFans video shoot.
Does that, yo.
OnlyFans.
Shout out to the J's, man.
I don't do.
I'm not gonna get up. I'm not gonna get up there.
I'm Richard Griffin X.
I'm not gonna say that Chris ain't gonna kill me. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure on YouTube and subscribe to this channel, Sans Corner, man. I got about 98 subscribers, 99 subscribers right now. I'm looking for 100
subscribers up, man.
We gotta get 100.
We gotta get more strippers up here. Exclusive stripper edition on YouTube.
I second that motion. I think we do need to have a stripper edition.
I got a few strippers y'all can interview.
What?
We
gonna talk.
That I know personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. That's a
Hey,
fact.
remember the stripper we had last time?
Fact, bro.
She ain't no stripper no more. She said she don't.
I don't remember any bitch past yesterday.
Bro, you was 38.
Make sure you check out Sans Corner, man, on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share. Hey, man, you can look at all your favorite interviews with your favorite signed and independent rappers and fan interested people all day long. Go ahead and holler at me, man. Subscribe to my shit, support. Hey,
subscribe to my shit.
Subscribe to my shit. Make sure you holler the shits. Yeah. Make sure you holler at my main man, Alex Giles, man. It's A9 Clothing, man, for all your printed shirt needs. Make sure you holler at him. He does masks, he does chairs, he does chairs, masks,
chairs.
He does logos too as well. He just got finished doing a restaurant logo as well.
The director chair?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does
director chairs.
Yeah, the director chairs.
You ain't even got another shirt.
Wow.
I was see, you know, I wasn't even thinking about that, but I'm like,
I'm just trying to get a little bit more better.
Nah, I don't get nothing. You don't get nothing. Nah.
Hey, look, man, make sure you holler at my main man, Alex Giles, and his old lady, Linda Giles, man.
Alex, make me a chair. It's on him.
I gave him my chairs. Yeah, I bought the chairs.
So they're real director chairs? Or?
It's the chairs that you buy out of your. It's the chairs that you buy out of your local retail store.
Okay, I bought the same ones.
There you go.
And I gave them to him. He just did. I'm the one that came up with the idea. Yeah. You my brother's boy.
He bald head ain't good or something, huh?
So, man, make sure you holler at my main man, Alex Giles, man. His wife, Linda Giles, for that female persuasion crop tops or whatever that you need that printed stuff on. Make sure you holler. And she's blowing up, too. She is selling some shit.
I gotta check her out.
Yeah, you gotta check out. One of her clients was actually wearing one of her shirts.
She got a new logo coming out, too.
She has a what?
A new logo coming out.
And she has a new logo coming out too, per my main man Richard Griffin. Make sure you holler at that man. He's multi-talented. Social media manager, photographer, logo designer. And make sure you holler at him. Man, it's multi-talented. I ain't nowhere on that level, but man, he got a lot of time. Most people got 24 hours in a day. He got 36. I don't know. Hey, he got it. You know what I'm saying?
Hours, man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey,
Teach me, man.
But you're now tuned in to Sans Corner, man. We can go ahead and shift it to another year. Y'all know how to do it. We doing trending news, sports, whatnot, whatever. We're gonna talk about a couple of things right quick. We're gonna get into first of all, I want to get into something.
Two stripper midget bitches were fighting yesterday, and we had video, but it was too short.
We gonna get into something serious right quick. We talking about Black Lives Matter. We need to make sure that we mean that within ourselves.
Facts.
Approximately 2 minutes driving distance from my home where I reside at, a young girl was walking with a young male in front of the London Oaks Apartments today. She was 17 years old and she was pregnant. Somebody rolled through, shot both of them, and the young lady did not survive. She succumbed to her injuries. She succumbed to her wounds. She was 17 and she was pregnant. She was 17 years old and she was pregnant. I'm not, but I can't hold it. They didn't make the news, but I'm telling you right now. Hey, look, man, this is unacceptable. This is bullshit. That's some real bullshit right there. We need to make sure that our lives matter. we need to make sure that, you know what I'm saying? Also, I want to get into a couple specifics. I'm probably going to get hated for what I'm about to say right now, but I'm being real. The young man was also young too. And they got shot. So, with all due respect, meaning that his shooters were probably young. Parents, we need to get in our kids' business.
Yes, sir.
That's the main reason why I said that. We talk about a 17-year-old girl. That was somebody's baby. So that meant that somebody's mother, probably an essential worker somewhere, or maybe not, got a phone call saying, look, your daughter is dead. My daughter, she's pregnant. That's probably one of the first things she's thinking. And then my daughter's dead. What? That phone call she got today, and it was true. That's fucked up. We should that should not have happened. I watched the live when they were trying to resuscitate the young lady, and she opened her eyes up, and they said that she opened her eyes up, but when she opened her eyes up, she closed them back again, and they tried to resuscitate again, and she succumbed to her wounds. This is bullshit. This is unacceptable. Parents, get in your kids' business. They don't have no business. Get in their shit. They live in your house. They don't have no privacy. Run through their fucking shit. Somebody's child shot somebody else's child today.
Terrible.
For real. Somebody's child shot and killed somebody else's child who was pregnant with her own child. When is this bullshit gonna stop? For real. When is this bullshit gonna stop? I had to touch that, man. I had to get on that. This happened right here in R75. Right there in Portsmouth, Virginia. This happened in 757. Today. This is bullshit. And it's sad. It's fucking sad. You know what I'm saying? Moving along into another trending topic. I'm gonna dip into sports a little bit. Talk about irony for a minute. We're talking about irony, you know. We're talking about respect and sacrifice. I don't know if anybody ever seen Tales from the Hood 2. When the last portion of Tales from the Hood 2, it was called Sacrifice. You know, I'm not gonna get into that movie, but you know, basically the more that part of that story was you should have respected the sacrifice of the people who have laid their lives down on the line for you so that you can do whatever the fuck you want to do today.
That's right.
In Orlando, that was a player.
You just want to know me asking what you about to get to eat.
My co-host, ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Black. There was a player in Orlando.
I'm trying to figure out what you eat.
There was a player in Orlando. The player in Orlando. There was a player in Orlando. He decided not to kneel for the national anthem. As a matter of fact, all of his teammates were wearing Black Lives Matter shirts, and they were kneeling. He was the only one in between all of them that chose not to wear a Black Lives Matter shirt, and he did not kneel. The next day, while he was playing, that knee he didn't want to kneel on, ACL done, torn, he's out for the season. You should have respected the sacrifice.
The sacrifice.
You should have respected the sacrifice. You didn't want to kneel. That's probably why that shit happened to you. Iron is a bitch. Respect the sacrifice. Yeah.
What happened?
Alright, yeah, in Orlando, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Alright, so he didn't want to kneel. Everybody else is kneeling. His teammates are kneeling, they're wearing Black Lives Matter shirts. He comes out in his regular basketball uniform and he's standing up. He doesn't want to kneel. You looking real.
So you looking at it,
you looking real coonish, Rick.
So they beat him up?
He's not
No, he went to go and play. He played the next game. He played the next day. He tore his ACL and his knee's done.
Damn.
That knee you should have kneeled on.
Yeah.
You should have respected the sacrifice. That's all I'm trying to say. Respect the sacrifice. That's basically what I'm trying to say, man.
Yeah.
I'm moving along in other news. They will be extending phase 2 till September the 2nd. Sorry to tell y'all that, which means a lot of things will be shut down in the state of Virginia. Governor Ralph Northam has extended phase 2 until September the 2nd. That means that a lot of things will be shut down that is not open back up yet. They are not comfortable in the state of Virginia to go to phase 1. They are not comfortable with that as of right now. And on the good side of it, North Carolina and Virginia have kind of like decreased with the COVID cases. Still had about this month in Virginia, we had about 30 deaths in Virginia this month. It's good. It's not good, but it's better than what was been going on in the previous months. Yeah, in a sense, but you know, it's better than what's previously been going on. You know what I'm saying? kind of like doing a little bit better. I encourage social distancing. It's maybe, you know, look, I got mixed sides about this shit because I got propaganda when it comes to the COVID virus. You know what I'm saying? I actually believe they're killing us. I mean, some of it, you know, whatever. You know,
that shit for years.
Yeah, you know, so all right, social distancing, wear your mask. I'm gonna be honest, that mask bullshit is just, to me, it's kind of like a bag.
This my theory, right?
If a motherfucker can fart through some jeans and some boxes and you smell that shit, you know goddamn well some goddamn virus can come through that bullshit that you wearing across your face. I'm just being real.
Listen, man, it ain't even about the virus. See, it's about population control.
That's exactly what it's about.
Now, I'm walking in the store. I go to Walmart, go to Food Line. Yams everywhere. I'm talking about yams. You can eat these yams. But I'm talking about booty yams. You don't know what's behind the mask, though. Not only do you not know what's behind the mask, you don't know if this bitch got COVID-19. You don't care if she got anything else but COVID-19. So you got to keep your 6 feet distance away.
You looking at the yams, though.
You gonna look at the yams, you just a fantasize about the yams. She ain't gonna want to get close to you because she don't know if you got COVID-19. You could stay 6 feet away from you. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Social distance. How we gonna procreate if we can't get together? You know what I'm saying? Social
distancing, man. That's what they're saying is
get close to me, baby.
The reason why this COVID-19
So basically what you're saying is
get close to me, baby.
This is a bunch of bullshit. In my opinion, our government failed us. That's just basically my opinion. Our government failed us. We go from
some of y'all out this bitch lit off that PUA.
Yeah, right. That's another thing. They lit off that PUA down there for me. Y'all lit. At the bottom line, though, end of the day, my government failed us. Yeah, that's basically the United States up now at this current point. We account for 25% of the deaths worldwide.
We who?
As in the United States, this country.
25%.
That's we account for a quarter of the deaths. Whereas when this shit first started,
but that's because
we were like number 13 or some shit.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
China and Italy were number 1 and number 2, followed by India. Now they did all that type of shit. Y'all were laughing at China. They were spraying down the streets, all types of shit. They were spraying the buildings. They were doing everything, all types of shit. They were spraying them, this, that. Y'all were laughing at them. Now India, China, and Italy are now like less than the top 10, virtually non-existent cases over there. But look at us. When this shit first started, we were like number 10, number 9. When this shit first started. Now we're number 1. Like, this shit is something to talk about.
We gotta win somehow, some way.
So get the shirt.
This your wife's shirt.
Okay, man.
So we gotta win some type of way. So get the shirt with the mattress on it with the money pouring out of it. So you gotta win some type of way.
No, you keep talking about what you're talking about. I got this over here.
Oh, you got that. All right, bet. Our government has failed us. Point blank, period. There's no other reason why the COVID cases in the United States have, basically, this is Trump's fault. Point blank, period. I rode through my timeline the other day. I actually saw somebody saying, and believe it or not, I know y'all probably saw this shit too. Well, what did Obama do for us? Trump popped that vote. You stupid motherfucker. Man, Trump sat up there and did not handle this pandemic the way that it should have been.
What the fuck can he do? He can't do shit.
He can't do shit.
He's a figurehead.
That man can't do nothing.
Whoa.
He's a figurehead.
Whoa.
Figurehead.
Whoa. All right, bet. It's already understood that the presidency is beyond it's just more than about one man. That is true. But when it comes to decision making within the country, it's all about that one man.
No,
yes, it is. You got a cabinet, but he can override that cabinet. The cabinet can veto anything they want to. He can override that.
You have the figurehead is just basically he's the asshole that takes everything, all the problems, all the mess ups and stuff.
So he doesn't make any decisions.
He's too an asshole. He's retarded. You feel what I'm saying?
So you're saying he doesn't make any decisions?
He makes certain decisions. You feel what I'm saying? Certain decisions he make. You feel me? But other than that, no, he's a figurehead.
So what you're saying to me is that he couldn't have made any type of decision As far as this pandemic
could've
is
said
going
it, but
on,
you
he
got-
couldn't have handled this a better way to stop this
What you
bullshit.
got-
I mean,
think-
but
you
he
gotta think
did
about it.
though.
You gotta think about it.
What did he do? He gave us money.
No, he gave you money, but he took it out of his hands because at the end of the day, he's only one man.
Facts.
So he left it up to the governors of the states. That's 50 states. So you separated it on down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put these governors in charge of this. So whatever the fuck going on here, you gotta blame Ralph Northam. That's why he trying to come back and cover his tracks up. Because he the one took us out of the phase early. Trump got up there. I don't fuck that government shit, all that bullshit. He got it there and explicitly explained to y'all, I'm taking this out of my hands. I'm putting it in the hands of your government, your local government.
How in the hell can a leader of the free world of a whole country, why in the hell would he sit up there, not saying what you're saying is wrong, if what you're saying is actually facts, why the fuck would the leader of a whole country put it in the 50 governors, the states that run his country?
Why wouldn't you though? No.
Why wouldn't you?
This is what I'm saying. This is the thing. He one man. He ain't God. You can't be everywhere, every 50 state to know what the fuck going on. It's the governor's job of that state to know what the fuck going on in that state. So the governor take it down and push it from the state, from him to the mayor. This
Sounds like to
fucking
me,
pyramid
what it
scheme.
sounds like to me is the man just sit up there and just dumped off responsibility. That's what it sounds like to me.
I mean,
He has
he
a
don't
responsibility.
really-
He has the same responsibility in his hand that he has when he asked for people to elect him in his president. He's asking to be a leader.
And he led.
You led by sitting up there dumping off responsibility.
Okay. So wear your mask.
What the fuck?
Stay 6 feet away.
Oh shit.
Quarantine yourself.
Who?
No, I'm saying like
bro.
no. This the thing. He put the responsibility in the people's hands.
Ain't
Ain't nobody putting no gun in nobody's head until you go out to the club.
The statistics and the math do not lie. They do not lie. And they bought all the statistics boiled down to is this government dropped the ball. That's just when you go think about it. If the Asian community was number one with this shit, number one in the beginning of January. Now when it comes to this, I do my research because I ain't gonna sit up here and look like no goddamn fool. If they were number one, all other governments going through this shit too. All other countries going through this shit too. Everybody ain't in this by themselves. So how in the fuck can Asia and Japan, we all got the same coronavirus going through our same people. How in the fuck can they drop down, spray, do what the fuck they got to do with chemicals, this, that, and the third, but because we got old orange boy in the box, his ass has his pride so high when it comes to the Asian community, he don't really he ain't gonna sit up there and take those type of politics and he ain't gonna do none of that because he don't even like the Asian community.
But those
go back to
those countries though are ran completely differently. Like it's a monarchy in those places.
My thing
You know
is,
what I mean?
when
It's
it
not a
comes to
democracy.
saving human lives,
We have the most people pleasing government.
when it
As far as government goes, they have monarchy, so the leader has total autonomy. Period.
So
you know what I mean?
we
So
have
if the
a
leader says
whole
shut it down, it's down.
pandemic worldwide. So alright, bet. Basically, what's going on is depending on how your government is ran depends on whether or not you'll survive. That's basically what I'm getting at. The math proves it.
on me.
The
I don't
math
give a fuck
proves
what
it.
they got going on.
You gotta think about it though. You gotta think about it. Like all jokes aside, like you gotta really, really think about it. Like, this was already predestined. You feel me? Like it was already in the script. You feel me? To make like population control, like what he said, like Chuck Black, like that is true. You feel me? Because you had the baby boomers and all this going that predated this beforehand. You feel me? So like a lot of people not in tune. We like basically like we put this out of our head for a minute. Like we ain't trying to think about it because guess what? We not trying to think about it. The reason why we ain't trying to think about it because it's scary ass shit. It's scary to think about this type of stuff. The reality of what this word and this country stand for.
I made a post and people got mad at it. They sent shots at it. I said, you stupid as a motherfucker. You send your kids to school this year. If they allow your kids to come to school, you stupid as hell if you send your kids to school and you don't care about your kids. I said that. People got mad. I got some unruly inboxes. People made some side shots about it or whatever. Fuck all that. I still say it, even if they were opening up school. Think about it. It's stupid. Depending on what the government decides to do, depends on whether or not you'll survive something. That's basically what if we ran like, you know, Asia or China or whatever.
Oh, you want to be communist?
No, I want.
You want them to tell us what the fuck to do, when to get up, when to go to sleep, when to survive.
I want to survive.
Look, the thing is though, you cannot have it both ways. You cannot have somebody that has total autonomy and they tell you exactly what to do. This is what you can do. This is what you cannot do, and be a free will country. You cannot do both at the same time.
I don't want none of that.
It's a free will country.
I just want to survive a pandemic.
So look, what they do is they have a collective of people that come together and make decisions together. Like they said, he is a figurehead. He makes certain decisions, yes, but all of those decisions that he makes cannot be concrete because there's a Senate behind him that actually governs what happens. So a collective of people make the decision together. And they're giving you free will to stay in the house or go outside, whichever one you do. If you go outside, please wear your mask, do your hand sanitizer, wash your hands, all this other type of stuff.
This is the best you got for me.
It's free will. You do what you want to do.
This is the best you got for me. In this country, this is the best.
What it is.
This is the best you got. What do you say to the people who are homeless that have no home?
What you want them to do?
What do you say about the people in this country who are homeless? They have no home to go to. They're outside. I got a guy that's around the corner from me right now that's living underneath a little it's a building, but he's right underneath it.
They got a scarf
so why you don't take him in?
Why I don't take him in for what?
Exactly. So they feel the same way you feel.
You said why don't I
why you don't take him in?
It's not. Hey, that's not.
See?
It's a free.
Look.
Hold on. I'm glad you hold on.
I can't take in everybody that's homeless.
Hold on.
And I'm not the only person riding past this man seeing this man homeless.
Now listen what you said, right? Listen what you said.
The government phone.
Nah, what you just said. Why you don't take him in?
Why don't I take him in?
Yeah.
I literally have no room for him.
Calm down. You said okay.
I literally have no room for him.
All right. So when you ask the government that, what you think they supposed to? They gonna feel the same way you feel, bro. Not only that, you a whole nother grown ass man. Get the fuck up and do something.
Well, exactly. But
the
sad part about it is, a hashtag and an issue are the same thing, and we have hashtag homelessness. That's in this country. That's nothing that's not going to be changed.
Okay.
That's not the. But for two, I'm not an elected official. That means they have the power to make
because
change.
see, this is the thing, right? Because this shit is so fucked up.
Can't,
because you elect officials that think that they're gonna make some change for you, but the only person that can change is you. Like, what the fuck do I look like doing something for somebody that don't want to do shit for themselves?
Well, if
if you want me to tell you what the fuck to do, when they get the fuck up, when they go to sleep, when you will go to work, you want me to tell you all that? Then exactly. So that's what you want them to do.
No, I don't want them to do that,
bro.
But
you can.
I don't want none of that. I'm gonna say it again. What I want to do is survive a pandemic.
So survive the pandemic.
I want them to make decisions to clean these streets better. I want them to put down chemicals in this law. So actually, I'm kind of telling them what to do.
Let me ask you this: what the good is the chemicals gonna do?
Listen.
Hold on, listen. What good is the chemicals gonna do when you got motherfuckers that still go out here, get drunk and party?
That's right.
What the fuck is the chemical gonna do, bro?
Right.
What is it gonna do? Because you got people in China.
Who say you can still come out here and do all that with these chemicals?
What you mean?
Who say you can do that?
But you see, this is the thing, because so once they tell you can't come out the house for 2 weeks, like they told you at first, what the fuck were everybody doing? Oh, I gotta go outside.
There was
going
no
outside
penalty.
anyway.
There was no penalty.
Hold on. These motherfuckers don't tell it ain't no penalty, but plenty of motherfuckers dying. What you mean ain't no penalty?
No,
they
there
don't
was no
penalize
penalty
you.
imposed by the law.
Listen. Exactly, it got to be why, because you dumb motherfuckers gonna go out there and party anyway, so you dumb motherfuckers gonna die.
Yeah,
that's the penalty,
has the right of free
that's the fucking penalty. That's the penalty.
No, this is what I'm saying. There was no penalty instated by the police, by law enforcement, saying if they see anybody out around this time.
This is what I'm saying.
So if you have no penalty,
if you go out there, we gonna kill you, because they told you in some places you'll get locked the fuck up. What motherfuckers do? Still went out.
There was no penalty.
What you mean it
that's
was?
Even though we are grown, we are still children. Elected officials are like parents. Elected officials are like parents. The police are pretty much like they tell in so much of a sense they tell you what to do. So if there is no penalty for you going out there when this could sit up there and help you. In Asia and all those other countries, there were penalties.
I got this.
Bro, they're communist fucking countries.
I get you on that. I get you on that. Yes, they're communist countries, but I'm not with all that. I'm not with all that. But sit up there and impose a penalty. If we want to sit up there and lower this down, you don't have to look. Just because you impose a penalty for coming out, that don't make you a damn communist country. That don't make you a communist country, dog.
Be honest though. Hold on. Let me say. Be honest though. You had Ralph Northam, right? Impose the masses infectual. You feel what I'm saying? You still had people on the strip. You feel what I'm saying? They're going to these little bars that's on the strip without no mask. Once we went into phase 3, you feel what I'm saying? And that was one of the reasons that he said that we was going back into phase 2 because nobody respecting it. Nobody's respecting the mask because guess what? Just like you want to say about the freedom part, you feel what I'm saying? About to be able to do what you want to do.
Free will, right?
Free will? Free will's a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Free will's
So
a
imagine what happens if they impose a penalty on it. If they catch you out there.
They said that.
That doesn't make you a communist country. That does not make you a communist country if they catch you outside a certain time of day because they're trying to stop this shit. No, dog, it don't.
So what you're basically saying is you wanted martial law to be going on.
Martial law.
So what they were going to have to do is bring in the military to make sure that everybody was off the street.
If they do that right, if they bring in martial law and they bring in
motherfuckers will go crazy.
That's their business. But you're trying to sit up here and stop this pandemic.
Let me tell you something.
You're trying to stop this. You're trying to stop this shit.
This is the United States where motherfuckers don't care.
True.
They don't care. You know what I mean? This is not Afghanistan where you can impose a law and kill a motherfucker on sight. This is not Asia where you can impose a law and kill a motherfucker on sight. This is not these places.
Right, and that's why there should be a penalty imposed if you come out or whatever.
So since it's the Ace, you want people to die instead of dying.
So if you stay in your house, you gonna die.
No.
Then listen,
what I'm saying
I
is,
stay in my house.
Folk are gonna be.
This
is an entitled country. This is an entitled country, not just the children, not just a certain demographic. This is an entitled country because we've been given so much, because we have so much freedom, because of this democracy. People do what the hell they want to do.
And I'm going to continue.
So they're going to come outside regardless of what you're talking about.
So in other countries, when they got people telling them what to do, when to do this, to do that, and third.
Yes, sir.
So my question is,
yes, sir.
My question is, what do you call the police?
These are the laws they set in place, though.
We got
certain laws, but it's still a certain freedom as well, because those laws have to be tried.
And when you walk out the house,
and those laws over there, they really have to be tried.
And when you walk out of this door without a mask on and go certain places, there is no penalty for it, right? No. Just be real. There is no penalty.
I mean, they're not gonna serve you.
No.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, listen, bro. How many people in this country?
Shit, the fuck if I know.
So
billions.
McDonald's said over 3 billion served. So
all these people, and one person is elected to run all this shit. Bro, your mama got 6 kids now. She can't keep everybody in check.
That's right. She appoints a certain person to take care of these.
There's no way in hell.
She take care of all of them collectively.
Hold on now.
But
you just said it was your parents. You just said it was your parents.
What I'm saying is, I said it, I did. But I'm just saying figuratively.
You're right. So hold on, figuratively, right? So mama leave you and your sister in the house. You both your sisters. You in the middle, whatever. I'm going to work. I go to work 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not coming home till 4. Don't have nobody in my house. Don't leave out this house.
That's right.
What you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do?
But in a free will country,
you going outside.
You hard headed.
It's your choice. Now, ain't she gonna tell you?
I get what you're saying.
You break my rules, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, right.
Either I'm gonna beat your ass or you gonna punish me. Now, what the fuck happened, bro? They put us on punishment. Break them again. What the fuck they gonna do?
And
Beat our ass.
that sentence is light. You got your ass whooped, but you breathe for another day though.
I mean, but
you broke
it
the
was
law for your mother.
decision.
We talk about a whole pandemic where the consequences, you will die.
But see, that's the thing motherfuckers know. But what a motherfucker tell you? They don't care.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. Don't walk in front of that gun. I'm gonna pull the trigger. You gonna die, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
That's your dumb ass.
Exactly. Don't go outside without. Don't go outside without your mask on. Matter of fact, let me get my 6 feet. Keep your 6 feet distance from these people. Wash your motherfucking hand. They tell you. And what you gonna do?
We're talking about
See, you
pandemic, dog. We ain't talking about
exactly. But you know how deadly this shit is. You know what the fuck going on. But you looking for another motherfucker to tell you how to live.
No,
how to
tell
die. No.
A motherfucker should sit up there and correct you when you wrong.
How? They ain't here right now.
That's what I'm saying.
I just corrected you. Look at you. You still with this 36 inches in this nigga.
That's right. You right there beside it.
Exactly. I penalized, right?
Don't hand sanitizer.
Be honest, you got people right
We're
now.
laughing, but being honest, I should be penalized.
Not only that, right? So you tell me, with all this shit going on right now, you want the police walking up on you, telling you, hey, sir, you don't got your mask on. Hold on. You don't got your mask on. Let me check you. Let me search you. You got ID? Sir, you got any weapons in this car? You got any drugs?
I feel you on that.
I
get you on that. No, I don't want that shit. I don't want that.
So what
That's
you
what you want that. But at the same token, nobody wants that.
in that bag.
I don't want that. I don't want that. But at the same token, nobody wants that.
The junior bacon in there?
Nobody wants that at all. Nobody wants to have no police rolling up on them. That's the reason for a boom. Staying in the fucking house because you know it.
And look at you in another nigga house.
What we talking about now?
Right now, you in another nigga house. Me too. I'm appalled here.
I'm appalled.
I'm a Richard.
Man, I'm sincere. And that's
LB Steppin',
and that's
yo.
short, man. If you're not so then you're not rocking with the best. I'm your sincere Ace, man. We're on a nice, dope ass conversation right here on Sam's Corner, man. Hey, man.
And I thought I was crazy.
Hey, man, you are.
This is crazy.
You are. Like, I don't know if y'all been watching my page today, but I happened to be on Carolina Road today, and I went to go and clean out the truck, got out the truck, and looked at a goddamn trash can and saw a rubber fucking sex doll. Now I only know one person who I seen on my timeline that had, a sex doll. Matter of fact, it wasn't rubber, it was plastic. I apologize. But I only know one person. Y'all do too. I instantly thought of one person when I saw this damn plastic doll tied up in saran wrap.
Whoever did that, you're going down.
Dumped head first in the trash can.
From pandemic to plastic.
From pandemic to fucking plastic. He don't even trust humans no more. He trusts the plastic.
I'm making a bunch of little Chucky dolls.
Them niggas in fucking 38, man.
And the funny part about it is everybody said Chuck did that shit.
I would have thought he did that shit.
I'm about to put one of you bitches' souls in that dog body.
Give me the strength I beg of you and all that shit.
I remember Chucky.
Man.
Hey man, but we're gonna shift into another gear right now, Rich. We're gonna shift into another gear right now. This normally we'll have the gas or trash portion of the show, but right now we've upgraded. This is the verses. The verses portion of the show where we're gonna give you, the viewers, 2 different songs, verse a piece off of that song. Just so happens, my main man right here, LV Ain't got his track will be played today on Sense Corner, and he will be going up against, none other than, me. He'll be going up against me, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a track out there. Yeah, we about to get into that right now, man. Trying to, shift it to another gear, Sense Corner. We about to get into that right now, man. So, waiting on my main man to let me know, because we trying to.
What's the first thing people say when they get drunk? It's a how the hell y'all?
Yeah, it's a how the hell. So the first track that we're gonna be getting into, the first verse we're gonna be getting into right now is my main man. Which by the way, both tracks were produced by Biggs, man. Shout out to Biggs, man. Shout out Biggs, man. I just heard he set up that guy. Had a nice little signing deal with what, Sony?
Sony and Beats.
Woo!
Yeah, Beat stuff.
Hey man, so production, if you like production, do your shit, man, because you never know where it may take you. Hey man, but this first track right here, matter of fact, why don't you go ahead and while you sit up there talking, while you doing your thing, why don't you go ahead and introduce your first track right quick, man?
Oh yeah, man, this is LV7 INKGAWD. You already know it's me, man. This track is called Mike Angelo. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it.
Let me get that shit, bro.
Let me paint a picture. Hey, let me paint a picture, Mike Angelo. Conversations with the angels, making deals with the reaper. On my Travis Scott, I got the antidote. Choke hold, dope fiend, put that ass in the sleeper. Let me paint a picture, Mike Angelo. Conversations with the angels, making deals with the reaper. On my Travis Scott, I got the antidote. Choke hold, dope fiend, put that ass in the sleep. Play me a tune I can rock with. Heaven sent, Keisha Cole, blow my nose down. He wanna know, don't judge me, I'm breezing. Fall time, leaves steady falling, I'm leaving, believe me. Gazing at this image every time, it's gonna be different. Niggas getting smoked like Newports and Winstons. Tectonic shifting, the world losing feeling. Medication and hormone, tell me who's the chemist.
Yeah, excuse me. We have right here a glass of Molly, weed, ecstasy, and all the same, let it go powder to make the ultimate nigga
Hey, let me paint a picture, Mike Angelo. Conversations with the angels, making deals with the reaper. On my Travis Scott, I got the antidote. Choke hold, dope fiend, put that ass in the sleeper. Let me paint a picture, Mike Angelo. Conversations with the angels, making deals with the reaper. On my Travis Scott, I got the antidote. Choke hold, dope fiend, put that ass in the sleeper. Real.
That was Mike Angelo by the one and only LV7 Inc. God, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, yeah, you know. Hey, I got some competition to go up against. Hey,
Chime in.
This second track you're about to hear right now is off of the Work Hustle Grind Shine album that came out 4 years ago by FOE, man. The group I was with. Hey, long live Slick, man. May Slick rest in peace, man.
Throwback Wednesday.
So we throwing it back, man. Hey, this is the track going up against LV7. This is called Chasing Commas by yours truly, man. Hey, man, y'all check it out, man. Chasing Commas, man. FOE.
I'm dirty nigga, but the whip clean. Cook it up and I whip a lane. Spend 400 on roof prison. Poured off of my roof mission. Back it soda, my kitchen. Hardball, my nigga, I'm bitching. That 40 caliber to strike in you. That 50 caliber, that's a light filler. I'm putting all types of pipes in them. Your baby mama spent the night with her. 26 is my Chevy skate. With a half a loud so I can meditate. Drop her off and get some better bait. Keep the work, I ain't never late. Put 100 stacks on that bail bond. For a fuck boy, I had the bail on. Send the work to my cell phone. Push the past to my mail's gone. MJ, 6 rings, that 6 O's that make rain. With a kid raw and it's pristine. With a bad bitch named Christine. New plus, I smoke about my 3 bands and your golden lock. In white gold, I got no lock. With an old head, he took the Glock. Last race for head trauma and mallocation of fans watching. Fort Knox up, make the dogs. Track shoes, chasing comes. Chasing these dollars, chasing these commas. Trying to get rich. Chasing these dollars, chasing these commas. I can't trust no bitch. Chasing these dollars, chasing these commas. We killing this shit. Chasing these dollars, chasing these commas. Trying to get rich. Chasing these dollars, chasing these commas. Trying to get rich. Chasing these dollars, chasing these commas.
the one and only Chasing Commas by the one and only Sister Ace featuring FOE, man. We're not featuring them, that's the group, man. I don't want to get nobody mad though, but hey, those were the 2 verses songs, man. First time ever, you know what I'm saying, the host and the we go heads up, man. So y'all go ahead and chime in. Y'all tell us which track that you thought was better, man. Y'all let us know which track that you think was better, man. Automatically, we both are pretty much on our own shit, so they wanted an encore. But look, man,
2 plates, big plates.
Oh, shoot.
Me and my main man, we can't vote, man. Y'all already know, because if we vote, we gonna vote on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and hand it over to the panel, which is consists of 2 more people, and we're gonna hand it over to y'all.
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
So now he don't want to. All right, bet. Hey, Rich, what you think, man? Who you going with?
I gotta give it to Mike Angelo, man.
You gotta get it, Mike Angelo. That's what's up, man. Hey, that's what's up, man. Real talk. So we got one for Mike Angelo, and
I see. Both of them, they were good.
They weren't. Both of them were fire.
They were.
Just keep it 100. Just go good.
Like I like it. I never heard it. I like what I heard from you.
Yeah.
Because I heard
that shit was.
Right, it was hard.
You kind of reminded me of 2 Chainz. You
Right.
kind of reminded me of
And you know what? And that's the thing that I had to move away from it, because it was too similar to me, to 2 Chainz. But it was fire.
Yeah.
It was fire, but it just the cadence reminded me so much.
If he had said some shit like that,
yeah, right.
I am not
so
too
much.
much.
That was in the vibe.
But I do fuck with you.
It might be a tall nigga thing. That might be a tall.
Might be a tall nigga thing.
Hey, it might be a tall nigga thing. I don't know what y'all saying on on the comments or whatnot, but
that's what
just giving up host, giving up graciousness or whatnot. Hey, I main man won that, man.
Just let me know you had hair when you did that, right?
I had hair when I did.
You laid that verse.
That's when he had.
What do you mean I had hair?
I had hair, yeah.
I had hair on my head when I mixed. So, like I was saying, I'm gonna go ahead and get this off. Get this to my main man, In God, man, 758. We both from Suffolk. I was doing my thing 4 years ago. My main man, he doing his thing now. This the thing though. Both tracks were produced by Biggs.
Facts, that's a fact.
That's the thing. Both tracks were produced by Biggs, man. Shout out to Biggs, man. Brian Booth, man. Brian Booth, we need that check, bro. We need that check. You, Hayes Banks, whoever got to cut the fucking check, cut that damn check. Need y'all, man. But yeah, man. Hey, if you're not tuned in, you're not rocking with the best. I'm your host since today. Spot left. I got my main man Chuck Black, the product, also known as the Plastic Dog Baby Ripper. We got an arm.
I don't break nobody. She can get pussy with it.
We got that dog. That plastic dog can't say nothing though.
What you mean she can't say nothing?
I found the damn dog in the trash can today, Chuck.
That ain't my bitch.
That was your dog, bro.
Your comment said, "Bring me my bitch."
Yeah, cause she could be at
that was your bitch, bro.
Even if I had her once, she's still part of my collection.
Hey fam, if you're not tuned in, man, you rock with the best. I'm your host Sis today, showing another dope episode of Sense Corner, man, the #1 podcast.
Wear your mask, stay 6
757,
feet.
man.
Wash your hands.
#1 podcast 757. Wear your mask, stay 6 feet, like my main man said.
Say want us to be communists.
Right, Ralph Northam ain't playing. I don't want us to be communists. I just want to survive a pandemic.
He want Ralph to come down here and hold his hand and take it to Trump.
I want Ralph to come down here and hold my hand. That's not what I want. Hey man, so we can move into another gear, man. We're trying to wrap this up right quick, man. This is the part right now where I give my main man right here a little surprise portion of the show. We didn't talk about this right now, but I'm telling him right now. My main man, L7 Ink God has to sit up here and give us a Hot 16 acapella. He doesn't know this. He's on the hot seat right now. This is something he has to do on live right now. Go. 16 on you, bro.
Look. Knowledge is power, I'm hungry, so I devour. Conspiracy theories dated back way before the Twin Towers. Don't like it where you can challenge, but numbers they never line now. So who the author of these genocides? Tell me where the enemy reside. Tell him be quiet, Roos. You know what I mean? Look, that's off that power shit. Y'all go check that shit out right now. You feel me saying? That's the 16 off the power junk. You feel me? What's going on right now? You feel me?
And that's what it is, man. That's what's up, man. Hey, so we gonna sit up here. We gonna move on to wrapping this up. As always, if you wanna sit up there, check out your favorite interviews. You can go ahead and do this little jump right here. And zip back. Make sure you holler my main man Chuck Black, man.
You ain't got to do nothing but talk what you talk about, man.
I can sit up there and say something. I can say something. The shirt speak for itself.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying. All right, bet. So holler my man Chuck Black, man. The plastic dog throw in the trash.
That cause he don't know what to say out of his mouth.
But you threw a plastic dog in the trash. Hey, look, holler my man Chuck, man.
I throw plastic in a recycle bin.
Hey, everybody, I got that same mask too in the truck, right? Hey, get with Alex, man. He can put your logo on your shit.
I don't want my logo on this.
I don't want my logo on this. All right, Chuck just want to look like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. I ain't got no problem with that.
So there's another purpose.
All right, like I was saying.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah. Get over here! No, that's Reptile.
Wow.
Whatever, man. I don't give a shit. Hey, look, man. Just like all the rest of the interviews, when you want to go back and look at them, you can go ahead and go back and look and check out and review all your favorite interviews. Go on YouTube and check out and subscribe to Sense Corner. Like, share, do whatever, comment. Hey, I fucks with you, man. Hey, man, check out my main man Chuck Black. He has that album, Black Gold. Yeah, he still got it. Holler at him. Yeah, hey. Like among a lot of other things, he still has that, but that don't mean the shit ain't dope. Shit gold. The shit fire. Holler at him. Get over with his goddamn mask, the eye chasing mask. Yeah, like he said.
They coming.
Come on, old lady mad.
Should be alright.
Yeah, she be alright though. But then we talk about the. She ain't gonna be alright, man. I ain't getting fucked up when I walk in the house tonight. No, she ain't gonna be alright. She ain't gonna be alright.
She got
So we talking about those shirts, man. We talking about those shirts, man. The eye chasing shirts. Hey man, yeah, it's 2 different types of shirts in various colors and various sizes. I will be rocking one out when he performs in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Talking about Chuck Black performing out of South Carolina with Virginia and Bay, South Carolina. Yeah, he trying to get on the move. But anyway, we go ahead and move in. Hey man, we're into the portion of this part called Final Thought. Final Thought podcast. Since Corner, since the days I'm fucked up. It's all good.
We all fucked
up. I got to do the majority of the talking, man.
I'm okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man. But Chuck Black, Final Thought, man. We start off different. We'll get my co-host the first. Final Thought. Chuck Black, Final Thought, bro.
Only you can prevent forest fire. Nah.
Don't cut his dick off, man.
Nah, I'm just saying, you know.
Don't.
It's up to you, man. You know, make your own decision, man. That's all I'm saying. Be smart, man. You know.
Please be smart.
That nigga said only for you.
I mean, that's what they tell you, because you like, bro, you know what
Bro.
you do. You grown. Nobody got to hold your hand.
Don't cut his dick off. And see, there he go. There he go.
That
Somebody got to hold his hand. There he go.
He walking around wearing pink and shit, and little boy gay, and Gabrielle earrings just looking dumb as a bitch. He motherfucking crazy, man.
Crazy,
The world is crazy, man.
Bro, that's
crazy.
crazy.
It's the free
That's
world.
all you know. The world is crazy. Like, I ain't gonna say the world. This country is crazy.
It's free. It's free.
Free country, man. Hey, man. Richard Griffin, Final Thought.
Stop playing. Go get it.
LV. Why we want to keep saying Las Vegas? I'm thinking about Las Vegas right now because that stupid ass nigga that came from that Negro that came from the Cincinnati Bengals went to go on trial with the Las Vegas Raiders and got cut in one day. I think that's the reason why I keep thinking LV. L7 Ink God, man. Suffolk, Virginia, signed to Bentley Records, man. Final Thought.
All I gotta say, man, for real, don't let your goddamn present become your future. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let your present become your future, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, right now is the imminent time for you to make the changes in your life as of the day. So, take advantage of the day, man. What's going on right now?
That's what's up, man. The Final Thought, man. Hey, man, since today's, man, Final Thought, man. Breonna Taylor. Hey, man, don't not come to a sleeper but a dream. You got to get up off your ass, get out there and get it, because ain't nobody giving you nothing free but advice. That's my word. I hope you can dig it, man. I'm your host since today's. We're concluding this episode. My main man, L7 Ink God, man, located out of Suffolk, Virginia. Holler at him. Hey, before we conclude this, what platforms can they find your music at, bro?
Instagram, iTunes, Spotify.
What they got to put in?
All you gotta do is put in LV7 INKGWD. Once again, LV7 INKGWD, and that's me. You feel me?
That's what it is, man. Hey, man, Sense Corner. Hey, Next guest coming up, we got 10-15 coming up. If y'all know, y'all from Suffolk, if you know, you know. We got 10-15 coming up next week, and the week after that, we got the one and only Suffolk song, Ghost Smirk. Ghost Smirk will be on Sands Corner the week after next. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. This is Sensitive Ace, man. We have concluded this shit. Holla at me next week, and I'm out, man. Appreciate you, my nigga.